Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and in this video we're just going to go through the Maxwell show. He single-handedly won this game for the Stars. I don't think any other player in the comp would have been able to do what Maxwell just did last night. He kept the Stars season alive, given that they were absolutely in disarray. They were 7 for 75, looked like they were Maxwell getting out away from getting all out for 90 or 100, and Maxwell just put on a classic, just started tonking every bowler around the park, other than Fergus O'Neill basically, and they ended up getting up to 165. So anyway, let's just jump into this recap. And yeah, what a random game this was in the end, and it shows the value of Maxwell's wicket and the value of this probably wouldn't have happened if Curtis Patterson had taken that catch way back when for the Sixers against the Stars. I don't think the Stars would have come out with this energy with their season on the line, even though they need more results to go their way. We're looking at, and I just want to show you quickly here and not try and give away too much. Can I do it this way? Or does it not show the games? I'll do it this way and just sort of zoom in here. Round 8, you have Brisbane against Hobart. If Brisbane win that, as well as, if I just go here, as well as the game against the Melbourne Renegades at Marvel, they're through. Stars, it doesn't matter about them. If we just go to BBL ladder itself, you'll see the Stars currently on 8 points with a just negative net run rate. And if you look here at it all here, and then you see here, the Strikers, if the Strikers win both games, they're through. If the Scorchers win both games, they're most likely going to be through over the Stars there. But if we look at who the Scorchers have in round 9, they have Adelaide, and in round 8, they have the Sydney Thunder. So if the Scorchers pull out a win tonight, yeah, it'll be interesting. Obviously, I don't expect the Renegades either to win, as they have in round 9, as we said, the Brisbane Heat. And then we also have them playing against the Hobart Hurricanes in Hobart. So if Perth and Melbourne, I mean, as well as the fact that the Melbourne Stars could jump the Thunder, but the Melbourne Stars also in round 9 have to play. Who they have to play? They have to play Hobart in round 9. So it's an interesting jumble of events that basically includes every team in the comp. Still, I know that doesn't really make sense, but you've got Hobart playing teams basically able to knock them out. You've got the Sixers being able to effectively, we'll know by tonight, later tonight, with the Sydney Thunder versus Perth Scorchers game. If Perth get over the line here, Sydney could have 2 games of knocking out the Strikers and the Thunder, which would be quite funny. So yeah, that'll be just an interesting watch, I feel like, for the last 2 games. But I just do not know how the Stars have gotten into this situation, and I just have a feeling that a better team is going to put the Stars away. I think that a better team than the Melbourne Renegades would have understood what was happening with Maxwell and probably would have just found a way to get him. I mean, he wouldn't have done it in himself. It wouldn't have gotten off strike because he wouldn't have taken the single, but I feel like they would have found a better way to limit the boundary balls, because it felt like Renegades, much like the Scorchers and also the Heat yesterday, were just bowling in the absolute slot. 2 days ago, we're bowling in the absolute slot, and you can see here 10 sixes for Maxwell. That's 2/3 of his runs came in sixes. Then you add the 4 fours and you get up to 76 runs out of 90. That's like, what, 83, 84%, something like that. 84.2 or something percent, 84.4 I think it is, or is it 84.8, something like that. Maybe even 85% of his runs in boundaries, which just shows how good he is. And he took the game away. Simply put, he won them the game, and there's no one second guessing that, because Steckerty's bowling, he took 5 for that, was the worst 5 I have ever seen. Single-handedly the worst 5 I have ever seen. But yeah, it looked well on top, did the Renegades, and yeah, they just stuffed it up somehow, which is sort of typical of the Renegades and the Stars themselves, just stuffing up games that they really shouldn't have stuffed up. But anyway, yeah, you just have just Maxwell. This is simply, I can just talk about Maxwell the whole time here, because Stoinis didn't get to 20. That sucks. Ben Duckett finished off his campaign with a 41 here from that, as well as 4 catches, so we got to an 81 still, which is quite big in the wicketkeeper slot, but now obviously on the bye and leaving because of the tour to, is it New Zealand or is it India that they play? That he has international duty against. I forget who it was, but he has international duty. Same with Jamie Overton, but Jamie Overton obviously because the Stars are on the bye, Ben Duckett isn't available for the last round, whereas Jamie Overton is available for round 8. And so yeah, they both leave soon, and Ben Duckett obviously is leaving now. But Webster, 15, glad that they didn't go for him. He has a really good role. It's just that, he just didn't get selected, and only has 1 game left. So really glad that they didn't go there, but I mean, I pretty much stuffed up everything else. Tommy Rogers got out first rock. He just isn't a BBL quality player, and I think this is more testament to the BBL itself. If I just go here and go to my profile, I think it's in my replies somewhere. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, just, no, not that one. I think it's somewhere here. Look at the players that the Melbourne Stars could have that are just sitting on the benches at other clubs. Tom Andrews, Mitch Perry, Todd Murphy, Matt Kelly, Hayden Kerr, who plays a little bit but feel like he could easily come down to the likes of the Melbourne Stars. And then even Matt Wade could probably make a return, given that he's like the 3rd in line at Hobart. Well, he's keeping at the moment, but they have so many keepers, they could probably tempt Matt Wade back. All of those guys could easily come back, alongside just getting a better keeper itself. I'm pretty sure there's a keeper out there that's probably better than the likes of Sam Harper, because Sam Harper tried to play a ball through square leg that was on middle and off. So I just think Sam Harper's lost it completely. And they need to find a keeper quickly. I don't know who exactly is the keeper from the under-19s. I want to say it was Harry Dixon, but it wasn't. So if I just go Oz under-19 cricket team 2023, let's just see. It was Ryan Hicks, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Ryan Hicks. Where's he from? He's from New South Wales, I'm pretty sure, isn't he? So that'll be interesting if he's from New South Wales, and it's like... So, yeah, that's quite interesting. But, yeah, they should be looking at all these guys. I know that Vidal is with the Brisbane Heat at the moment, and also Marley Beardsman's with the Perth Scorchers, and he's probably going to get a game, actually, Beardman. But they should be looking at a lot of these guys. I know Peaks with the likes of the Renegades now. Weebkin with the Thunder. I think Harjit Singh will also be with the Thunder next year. But Straker... Worsley, Rafe McMillan as well went down to Tassie. I don't think he got a Hurricanes contract, so maybe you can lure him in as a backup spinner, and I think that would be better. There's just so many guys here that I reckon you could easily get from it, as well as if I just go to the Under-19 World Cup 2022, and then I go to squads, and then I go to the Oz squad here. Campbell Kellaway, they need to be getting games into him. Connolly's already playing, Will Salzman, etc. Aidan Cahill, I've seen him in around, so maybe you could lure him away. Jack Nesbitt as well. I thought he was actually older than that, but you could probably also get him away. Lockie Shaw's been playing for the Sixers a little bit, but just look at all these guys down here. What's happened with Teague Wiley as well, can I just say? But there's a lot of guys here that I would be wondering if they should even potentially look at. And we can go back to the 2020 squad as well. That has quite a few names there that I would think the Melbourne Stars could actually look at. Fanning's now playing at the Scorchers. Lockie Hearn's been, I think, drafted into the Heat's lineup as a local replacement. Patrick Rose probably doing a lot better than any of the other guys there. Liam Scott, as we know, Todd Murphy, Tanveer Sanger. Even Todd Murphy could be brought back to Victoria. It just shows you, I think. And I wouldn't be surprised if any of these other guys playing. And I just want to have one last look at another squad here. Because basically the only thing that happened in the game, the Renegades versus the Stars, the Melbourne Derby, was just Maxwell. And then we'll get to quickly the other innings in a second here. But looking at this, you've got, Max Bryant, Tanveer. They should, looking at what I'm going through now, and you can see that usually 6 to 8 players, even Baxter Holt, I feel like you could get him across and he'd be a better player than Sam Harper. Look at all these guys here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Austin Ball's not. Apal's playing 8. Zach Evans is now, I think, back again. Is he playing football again? Is he playing? I don't know. Jared Freeman as well. He was also really good. Ryan Hadley, local replacement for the Thunder, and Lloyd Pope as well. So you just look at the hit rate of all of the Australian under-19s, and it genuinely is a good 60% hit rate. So I'd just be looking, if I was the Stars, at the Australian under-19s and getting any Victorians and just bringing them back home. Just honestly, just putting Victorians back on the map. But anyway, we move across to here, and we go to Brown, Harris, Bethel. They all failed. Fraser McGurk looked better, at least. He definitely looked better. It looked like a technique that, rather than basically being a 0 to 20 run technique, it looked like it was a one that's gonna do well once in every 3, 4, 5 games. So I think it was better from him. Then we get down Tim Seifert. He also got out, just skyded, I'm pretty sure. Will Sutherland just missed a straight one. Harry Dixon, he got out, caught at the end there. Tommy Rogers, he just got out, skyded, I'm pretty sure. Fergus O'Neill, he got caught off Bo Webster. I completely forget how that happened. Then you have Adam Zampa also getting out. Then we get down to the bowling, and it was Joel Paris and Mark Steckity between them. 8 overs, 8 for 30 between them. 8 overs, 8 for 30. Kind of shows how crazy that was and how correct. Mark Steckity, 3 wides on the bounce to start and then ends up with 4 overs, 5 for 17 is quite crazy in itself. So I just don't know how he started picking up poles for fun. Obviously on the bye, but he could be a sneaky, just random buy in the last week just because bowlers can fire. And you have here even Peter Siddle got a wicket plus a maiden in there as well, which is already 35 points plus the 12 or 11 dot ball bonus that he would have got. So I think he got into the 60 range quite easily. Did he take a catch? No, he didn't. And then you see Duckett with the 4 catches there. Really got his score up. And so, yeah, it was just Joel Paris and Mark Steckity that scored really well, and those people that had them really did well. Bo Webster, 3.5 overs, 1 for 35. He ended up, I think, did he take any catches there? Nope, didn't take any catches, so I think he ended up around about that 38 marker or so, which isn't the worst, but isn't really outstanding. It's just sort of average. And then Marcus Stoinis went over for 5 runs, didn't get the bonus, so he ended up on, I think, a 19, I want to say. But could be wrong about that. Yeah, looks like a 19 from him. But anyway, I know I definitely did shortchange this one a little bit with regards to the Renegades and this innings itself. But it was basically just the Maxwell show, and then Steckity cleaned up with some horrific bowling. I mean, if you look at his first over, 10 balls, 2 for 6, 4 wides. Both the wicket balls as well were half trackers and full tosses, or half volleys. I don't remember exactly, and I'm pretty sure. I know Josh Brown, he definitely got out to a full toss. I forget how Marcus Harris got out. But yeah, that happened. Fraser McGurk smacked a full toss in the air, out to deep mid-wicket. Bethel nicked it back, chopped on off his outside edge. Tim Seifert, I think he skied it. Will Sutherland missed a straight one, as I said. Harry Dixon skied it. Tom Rogers, he skied it. Fergus O'Neill, pretty sure he skied it as well. Adam Zampa, pretty sure he skied it as well. So they were all just getting out, skying the ball in the air. But anyway, it is what it is. That is the last game of round 7 of BBL SuperCoach. Kind of glad that the season is coming to an end after counting up how many bullets I've had, and I've had 13 in itself. So I think, definitely some changes to what I'm thinking about in terms of trade-ins with SuperCoach in general for next year and the latter part of this year. But I think also it just sort of shows that it's a massive volatile game and that you definitely need some luck on your way. I think the good coaches definitely do manufacture luck across the season. But we'll just hope to be back at it again next year. But if you did enjoy the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on. And then if you're listening on Spotify, give me a follow over there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.